Oh, hey, we live. Hey, everybody, how's everybody doing? We're gonna let everybody pour in here, so we're gonna have a little bit of random conversation. Welcome into the company. For
and this is where the theme song plays.
That's when the whores come in.
Wow.
She's about to start playing the WD. I thought you were about to start singing the WB theme.
No, that would be horrible and racist, and I don't want to be that guy.
I almost started singing it.
Yep.
I'm a fucking frog.
Welcome in, everybody, to the company. Today is August the 12th. It is 10:05. We're pretty much on time. You know, that's how we do. You know, so we say we're gonna be on around 10. We're gonna be on around 10. Hope everybody had an amazing week. Everybody's in good health. A few things did happen this week.
Andrew Cuomo resigned.
Yeah, Cuomo finally resigned because I guess it's all his friends is like, go home.
Nah, fam, we ain't giving you no more money, dog. So yeah,
you might as well.
When the well's dry, it's time to hang it up. So that happened, of course, and you know, if you hadn't been paying attention, Anthony Cuomo was charged with some counts of being a nasty, nasty old man.
Sexual harassment.
So yeah, that happened. Other than that, I almost died last night.
Hold on, I was gonna say one thing before you got done. Like, can I just say this?
Okay, go ahead.
There's one thing about that story. It's terrible, but this is like, if Donald Trump was still on social media, that would have honestly been like, there would have been like memes for days.
Oh, we would have got his ass.
You know what? I honestly think this is one of the times he would have shut the hell up.
Nope.
Nah.
I think it would have.
No. He's not that smart.
Man, he knows how many skeletons he has in his closet with that.
Yeah, but
nobody. I
don't think he's shutting up.
He can't help it. Thank you, Rich.
I think OJ is the only person that can point a finger at his own crime.
Sorry, that shouldn't be funny, but it's like, how are you trolling that much to the point where you're like I'm scared to come outside because the guy who killed Nicole Simpson is still walking.
Yeah.
I'm like, he walking with bad knees.
Come on, man.
And his daughter got 4 different faces.
Man, Sosa with the zinger.
That was very mean.
Her daughter can't even recognize her.
What's going on, Mobile? What's popping?
What's going on, man?
What up?
Yeah. So like I said, last night, got in a little fender bender, but I'm okay. People can't drive.
Brian went my neck in my back.
Man, listen. It's so simple to get from point A to point B. I don't see why people can't seem to do that without doing something fucking stupid. What's up, August Mills? So
you said that, so
yeah, it's just right. I'm not going to get all the way into it because it's just fucking frustrating. It's not hard to drive home and to work or to your places of whatever.
I mean, I do it drunk, so fuck.
Hey.
I don't think you were supposed to say that.
Thank you, motherfucker.
If you use the socials, do not align with the rest of the company podcast, especially the attorney in here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, but to put in perspective, like before cell phones, there was you could almost say there's absolutely no reason to have accidents.
No, okay, I disagree. I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
This. Before cell phones, I did get in an accident because I was flipping through CDs trying to find something to play.
Thank you.
And I blew through a light.
All right. That, you also have eating, because fast food still was a thing back then. Parents reaching to the back of the car with one hand.
Their kid, yeah.
Right.
Get the little loving.
Never.
Get the little loving in the front seat.
He never got in an accident fucking me up in the back seat.
I mean, there are reasons.
Yeah, there are a lot
just smartphones just weren't one of them.
Yeah, but now
But
smartphones
no, I
are.
mean,
Well, smartphones now are like the one-stop shop for everything that you would usually be reaching around in your car for. It's your music, it's your regular phone to talk to people, it's plugging stuff in, it's everything. The only thing it doesn't do is
oh,
light your cigarettes.
not yet.
Or get something in.
Getting food, like when you're like, you know what, I'm gonna order this now, so by the time I get there, my food's ready.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't do
Yeah.
that while they're parked; they're doing it while they're driving.
While they're driving, because you still got to figure out what you want to eat. I've done
Right.
that. Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that can be avoided if we just like pay attention to driving, which is, I think, is the real push for the self-driving cars. So people can do everything else besides drive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say it's that latter fact because when I went to a conference a couple years back and they said like one of the things that people would like to do when they're in their car is eat. Like
Really?
like they said, I think like 40-something% of the respondents,
Like,
especially, but you got to think about it. Most of the people when they're, not now, but most people spend their time in their car. They're driving from their home to work.
I 100% get it. But what are you fucking eating? The Waffle House All-Star meal?
I mean, but you see, but think about it. I mean,
What
you're
the
right,
fuck, man?
but think about it. You're talking about the ability to then have if you decide you're gonna make your plate before you leave the house, you can have that plate just sitting there. You just go through it while you're on the way to work.
Nikki? That's Nikki. Hey,
Yeah,
Nikki.
that's Nikki. I was about to tell you that because
I couldn't tell who the fuck that was.
I looked it up.
Yeah, but you're
Nikki,
right.
did you
And
move
yeah,
to Dubai for real?
I would love to eat an all-star meal on the way to work. Love it. And there's certain burgers you can't eat. You can't eat a Whopper and drive because that shit.
Hell no.
A Whopper is one of the burgers you can't eat and drive.
Hey guys, Brian saying he tried it.
Right.
It's impossible.
As long as it wasn't the Impossible Whopper, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That shit smell like a dead vegan.
A dead what?
Nothing.
Honestly, a dead vegan might smell better than our damn carnivore ass.
I don't know, man. Plant-based shit is still plant-based shit.
I'm glad. Sometimes I'm glad we're not as popular as I want to be. Because I would hate for us to pop up. The company talks about dead vegans.
God damn it.
They want to kill the vegans. Nobody said that.
Dude, if we was popular, I'd have been canceled like 2 years ago.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Bye.
Nick said no shit.
Nikki got suspended on her original account. I wonder
no.
why.
Oh, what did you post?
Why?
Wait a minute. Oh,
What
We
didn't
have
she
questions.
I wonder what she posted.
He trying to look up the other account. It's so the account suspended.
So I was trying to see what would you post.
Yeah. But other than that, we'll get into our other topic. Well, before we get into the main topic, was there anything else anybody wanted to get off our chest? Because this is going to take the rest of the show.
Yeah. Trump is going to take office tomorrow, apparently.
Well, is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
So listen. Trump's taking office tomorrow, supposedly, the same day that open carry is being legalized in South Carolina.
Ooh. Coincidence? I think not.
That just means I'm gonna carry a knife.
Oh, no.
So Izzo's gonna be walking around jugging people for no goddamn reason. Your new name is Chucky, my friend. Okay, so we were given an assignment last week that I did not do, but I'm going to get it done before everybody finished their list.
Yeah, that means you're the last one, probably.
Yeah, I'm going to be the last one. So
This is the equivalent. This is the equivalent of doing your homework during class.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Guilty.
Yep, all the time. All right, so since this was basically your topic, go ahead and explain what we're supposed to do, and we'll go from there.
Shit, man, I'm not good with words. Okay.
English is my second language. What?
God damn it.
I didn't think it was that funny. Calm down.
So we were supposed to make a list, your top what, in your opinion, is the top MCs all time. The second list could be your favorite MCs of all time because sometimes those two aren't the same list. It's just what it is.
Correct.
I don't know what your guys' criteria was, but mine was body of work, meaning did they have solo albums? If they didn't have solo albums, they weren't on my top.
Oh no!
So are you saying Andre 3000 is not on your list?
Exactly.
No.
What about the Love Below? That doesn't count. The Love Below doesn't count.
No.
I don't think that album's aged well.
I
Either.
don't.
That too. I don't count as an album.
Yeah.
It's 2 albums. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I think
albums.
Speaker Box sounds better now than Love Below does. That's just me.
I would actually agree.
Well, how much is he rap with Love Below?
She Lives in My Lap. Nope. Prototype. Nope.
No,
Yep.
And I would also say for my top 10 list, not my favorite list, but I had to leave off 2 people who died too soon. So
Extinction.
fuck you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Did you say Vanilla Ice died? Wait a minute.
Go away. Hey, mute him this time.
You scratching it
Oh,
off.
I was choking. Dear God, that was funny.
Rest in peace, Garfunkel.
So,
Vanilla Ice out here making money flipping houses on TV.
hey, I'm not hating.
Mhm.
So whoever want to kick it off, go ahead.
Your topic.
Okay, well,
You
I'll
go
kick it off.
first.
All right, in no particular order.
Brum-bum.
I got Rakim for my top all time.
Hold up. This list is brought to you by Black Girl Magic.
What just
All right,
happened?
then.
What just happened?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I got Rakim, Kane, Eminem, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Jada, K. Dot, Cole, and Hove. I left off Andre and Black Thought because they'd never had solo albums.
Andre had a solo album. Not Andre, sorry. Black Thought had a solo
No, he
album.
didn't.
He had EPs.
Yeah.
He had 2 EPs.
And
I struggle with that one actually.
So that's one list without 3 stacks.
but
That's one.
the body of work is hard because he has so many features. He's had group albums with Dre. So has Black Thought. Like it's hard, but whatever. The ones that I feel like died too soon were Pun and Big L. I feel because Pun's second album, that was after he died, and I don't think he would have put that out with the bullshit they had on there.
I'm happy you named
Is it
Big L. I
weird?
thought about it. Oh, go ahead, Brian.
No, I'm just saying we can comment on each other's list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it weird
Big
that
L?
I'm not the biggest Pun fan? Like,
No, it's not a
I
problem
feel
with
like Pun had lyrics for days. Days.
Yeah.
I just did not enjoy his music as much as most people did.
There are people who don't like Star Wars.
Agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Brian, I agree.
I'm not a Hunt fan.
You would think, be like, well, he's Hispanic. You should be on the train.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
Some people think that.
But I know what he's saying. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Well,
black people do it too. You should root for him because
that kind of thinking.
Oh, I'm that same
kind of
person. I ain't got to
thinking-
root for just they're black. I
That
hate
kind of
when
thinking
people
is
say
why.
that.
That kind of thinking is why we got the lineup of hip hop artists that are out now.
I'm just
They're from this,
saying
so
people
you gotta like them. Yeah.
People think that, but I'm with Brian. Great lyricist, fucking amazing. But
Right.
some of the shit you wrote, I can't fuck with it.
It didn't move me.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Now, there is a place for him in hip hop history, absolutely.
Oh,
And,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
And,
him his brother, but-
And Big L, well, he died, and then they put his album out,
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
The big picture.
and he was about to blow.
Yeah.
So
I always have a question about Big L. I might have mentioned this a long time ago. I don't know if it was on the show or just around y'all. Since Big L sounds more New York than everybody, right? would Big L be as popular, let's say a few years later, when like other things started blowing up like the South and stuff like that?
Definitely, because he was under Rock Nation.
Well, Rockefeller, you mean?
I'm sorry, Rock Nation's
Yeah.
sports agent.
No,
Rock,
but I no, that was an honest question. I was always torn. I'm like, do people really like it? I don't know. Because you
I
know how
think so
fickle
because-
people are.
You're saying if he had lived, would he be as popular as he was if he didn't die?
Correct.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so because he had Jay-Z behind him.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Sometimes, and we've seen this with the artists that have died recently, like you don't get that push until you die.
True, but he was already signed to Rockefeller.
There's a lot of people that have been signed to Rockefeller that you've never heard of.
That is true.
Right. But Cameron was on Rockefeller, but who cares? Memphis Bleak, he didn't write his shit. Like you could go down the list, but I think Jay had L like, you know what, you gonna be our guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that didn't happen because he passed, I think Beanie took the flag. I might be wrong with the timeline, but it just seemed like that to me.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
On a quick thought though, what do you think of Beanie? Just since you brought him up, what's your thoughts on him?
Beanie!
Uh,
Beanie is the name that they gave
the first time I ever heard of him on Wax was Things Fall Apart on Adrenaline.
Oh yeah, good point. Very good point.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This motherfucker's gonna blow. This motherfucker is dope.
Yeah.
And then his album came out, and I'm like,
The Truth.
he had
I did not like the truth. It was kind of boring.
It
was a lot. It was Kanye beats on there. It was early rough Kanye beats.
But I was like, he got a couple cuts, but I done, and then it just went from there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not. No, can't.
I feel like when did you like him later?
I can't say I really liked him like that. Like,
whoa,
I listened to him.
I was a pretty good fan at one point.
I
State
like
Property is what brought me around more though.
Okay, yeah.
But then The Becoming, I thought was a
that.
phenomenal album he put together fast. I'm like, how is this so good? And he did it so fast, but yet it was
That
so
was
good.
the second one, right? Is a Becoming.
The Becoming second or third one, Richard. The
was
one
the
that came out like one of our last years in college. It came out.
I wanna say-
The Reckoning, the third one.
Is the Reckoning the one with the Ozzy Osbourne sample?
I don't know. I thought that was the one that had Feel in the Air.
Feel in the Air, the one came out in college. The one the Ozzy Osbourne sample came out when I was after college.
Yeah, that was after.
I think it's just the first album just put so bad a taste in my mouth. I kind of like never really gave him the other chance that I should have.
Just about to say this. So since you're a Chicago person, how did you feel about Electric Circus?
Ooh. Erica Badu.
God damn it, man.
That album was horrible. I kept trying to listen to it, and it was horrible.
That album did come out. When
But
did
the albums before and after that was
like
pretty
03
good.
maybe?
Yeah.
And that's
But
before
before
America, right?
Yeah.
That was Come Close was the great song, but that's it.
Listen. So that album came out. And for the longest
Rise by the
time-
Defender.
No, I'm not. For the longest time, I'm like, I know she had another album, but it was bad. Did I dream it? So
You talking about Common?
No, the Electric Circus going.
No, I'm talking about that's Common album.
Let's go
Oh
though.
yeah. Was Common album? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the Erica Badu.
Yeah, that's during that's when she was, she was.
It was like
still.
Come Close was hard as shit. Like that was a great song. But after that, I'm like, this shit is all over the place.
Right.
They must have been fucking while he's doing the album because
Well, damn.
And this is where we gotta thank God for Kanye. Kanye brought him back.
yeah, because I was gonna say before that album and after that album he was straight. It was just that.
Electric
fucking-
Circus.
Yeah.
A weird time in his career.
Yeah, because I
Aberration.
remember listening for like Water for Chocolate a lot right before that album came out, and then I went,
What?
Y'all can say
"The
what y'all
fuck is
want to.
this?"
I don't give a damn what career you in. If a woman like Erica walks up in your life, you're gonna be distracted too, and you're gonna do some fucked up shit.
I
I don't
mean,
give a damn. That's a woman. That's a woman.
here we go.
No, here you go. I have no rebuttal to that. I agree.
She's a distraction. She is.
Okay, this is what I got to say about that, Brian.
You ain't got shit to say about it. That's what it means. You can't say I'm right. All right, who is next? Or did you got
Wait,
both of your list?
Let me do my favorites real quick.
Okay,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong list.
Which one was that list then?
That was the top, but I need to switch Cole with Scarface.
Oh, you did it in order? Or you just you're just taking him out. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So you like
my
Scarface
favorites
as one of the greatest?
That's one of his favorites. Wait,
No.
I'm sorry.
As one of the greatest.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Scarface, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not
Diary.
none of this is a knock on anybody. I would have put Cube on there, but he has a reputation of biting too much. So I was like, nah, let me.
What's up?
You know what I mean? So for my favorites, I got Redman, Scarface, Tame One from the Artifacts, DOC, Rakim, AZ, Biggie, Sean Price,
Sean P.
Black Thought, and probably I have to say Q-Tip, but without his solo shit.
Okay.
What did you say, Brian?
You didn't like Q-Tip solo shit?
Hell no.
Yeah, you gotta tell. We were younger. I ain't gonna front. That shit used to slap for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say though.
Yeah,
you know, it's like
slap for us.
But
the Violator. That was on the Violator sound.
Yeah.
Vibrant thing. That was the wackest shit I've ever fucking heard.
Such a real good girl.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, yeah, until you see a chick dance to it.
But that ain't got shit to do with. Well,
this song is great.
Yes, it did.
Hey,
at that time in life,
DMX
yes, it did.
said, "Get it on the floor." So I mean,
well, he was. Robbing you, though.
He was what?
But he was robbing you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That was a dance song.
Yeah, Q-Tip was never doing
it
that.
It became one.
I mean, listen to the lyrics. That's what he.
Right.
Yeah,
DMX didn't make my list because I only got 2 albums that I liked his.
The first and the second one.
That's it.
Shit, that's all you need.
Yeah.
I mean,
Biggie only had 2 albums, so
yeah, but he died.
Yeah.
DMX died like 2 months ago. He's had time.
Yeah, that makes sense. They do something else. That makes sense. I like your list, Sosa. I really did. You gave us great conversation.
I don't think X would have put out another album that we would have jumped on. Because his style was so concrete and so just like pigeonholed, he couldn't do anything else.
But why do you think he was pigeonholed? Because of the crack or because he was just...
It's just his voice and his demeanor. Like he was going to be that DMX no matter. And that's beautiful. If you never have to change your style and people still buy your music. It's just that I don't think he was going to put out anything mind-blowing because we've seen everything that he could do.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Decisions.
Special shout out to Crazy Bone and probably Prodigy.
Ooh,
Prodigy,
yeah.
I'm gonna miss everybody.
Hey, for anybody who listening, y'all free to type in your list as well.
They're drinking. They're all drunk.
Drinking.
Bunch of drunks. As I sip my wine. Black girl.
All right, that's my list. All right, y'all
This nigga sipping wine out of a cup.
What the fuck?
Damn.
I gotta be
Brian, I can get you those glasses for like $2 at Kroger, you know.
He doesn't
You
do that.
won't hurt my nigga.
I have no clue what's going on.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
All right. So did you do your greatest of all time first or your personal favorite? I forgot.
I did greatest of all time, then favorite.
That's how I was gonna do it. Greatest of all time.
Okay, so greatest of all time. Okay. Lil Wayne, Chocolate Dropper, Post Malone, Cassidy,
Shut up.
Stalker, Iggy Azalea.
Where's his mic? I'm setting his mic off.
Okay.
I didn't know if he was serious with Lil Wayne.
He
When he
gave
said
y'all
chocolate drop, I was
Kevin
like,
Hart. He gave y'all a Kevin Hart reference on the low. I got it.
Yeah.
Eminem, Jigga Man,
I don't like Lil
Kanye,
Wayne.
8 Ball.
Okay.
I actually do like 8 Ball on there. I do like 8 Ball and MJG.
I do, but I don't like.
Okay.
I don't like 8 Ball without MJG.
Who's Rakim? But I knew what he was going for.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay.
LL, man. LL is that's shaky ground right there. Like you have to be specific. You got to be specific when you say
Right.
I like
Exactly.
LL.
Because at
Like,
some
what
point he
LL
stopped
do you
writing
like?
his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like movie LL, you like the womanizing thing, the sexual stuff, or you like the old school hip hop LL?
Mark is
When
like
I say movie LL, I mean like soundtrack rapper.
Right.
Has like a Sparks fan.
He likes Headsprung LL.
Oh my god.
He shut him down.
Deepest, bluest, my head's like a shark's fin.
Hey Brian, I hate you by the way. now we need his real list. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
Okay. All right. Being serious now. Okay. All time, no particular order. Biggie, Jay, Eminem, Rakim, Nas, Redman, Kane, Tupac, Raekwon, Scarface.
Okay.
So a lot of similarities. And then my personal 10, Eminem, T.I., Ghostface, X, Biggie, J, Black Thought, Talib Kweli, Bun B, and Mystical. Personal 10.
Bun B is a very
Bun
interesting
B is a
one.
beast.
Oh.
It's a very good one. You said Mystical?
Yeah, it's one of those.
So you walk in the club with your dick in your hand. Got it.
Don't make me leave with my foot in your ass.
Rich just might as well keep it off tonight.
That was gonna stay right here for right now.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
because that should be our host anyway.
how polarizing?
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
How polarizing is the Bun B Pimp C argument though? Like, there's
I will
never
say
somebody who
Pimp C
said,
would be mine.
there's
Before
there's
Bun
never
B.
somebody that say both. They will be like it's either one or the other.
Yeah.
But I really like Bun B though.
Yeah.
I mean, as a group, I mean, they're great, but just one. What really did for me was Bun's first solo album. I have that one. It was just on another level.
Is that the one that get throwed on it? No.
No, that's not that one. No.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what's the first one.
Trill.
So you said Nas, Wayne. Go back. Go say your the first list again.
Oh, Get
time.
Throwed is on that. Get Throwed, yeah.
No, all time. You said so.
Yeah, all time.
Biggie, Jay, Nas, Eminem, Rakim, Tupac, Redman, Kane, Scarface, Raekwon.
Did you have Kane on yours, Sosa?
I did,
Okay.
and it was.
Is that Kane from Cain and Abel?
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
I'm about to, dog. It better be the Kane the wrestler before Kane and Cain and Abel.
See, I was gonna take off the
Kane
camera, but it's like
Cain and Abel.
There's only one Kane in hip hop. I'm sorry.
Now, Brian. Brian, was that for the chocolate dropper reference?
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Hey, for you to put Redman on your, and it's Redman is my favorite. It's just hard for me to put him on there over.
Well, Eminem haven't had him as his number one, so that's kind of.
I get that.
I don't like to listen to him, so I get it. But I think sometimes now he's kind of forgotten about how good he was.
Oh, he is.
So
Yeah.
Wow. Good list. Run down your favorites again.
yeah, Eminem, T.I., X, Ghostface, Biggie, Jay, Black Thought, Talib, Bun B, Mystical.
See, I never gave Talib a chance.
I do like Around the Way. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never given him a chance. I think he's a better podcaster than an MC, but
Talib.
Yeah, I like Black Star.
Yeah, after early Talib, it was weird because you could tell he was rapping like his poems and it wasn't quite on beat, and I was confused at first.
But you're right, because after Quality, pretty much I kind of stopped.
Yeah, he hit a peak for me.
Yeah.
And what was it? Not Get By. What was the other song? What was it? Get By.
Yeah, Get By. That was on Quality.
Yeah, that's probably his peak for me.
Like, I don't even like Mos Def like that, but
what's the album where he had a song with Norah Jones? I did like that album.
Oh, shoot.
That might
actually
be the last.
Actually heard that song the other day.
That's the last Quality album I like. I just want to do like year reference.
That first Norah Jones album is fucking fire.
It
Eardrum.
Uh-huh.
So 07 is probably the last time I really listened to him hard. 07.
Shit, man.
Don't it make you feel good when you say shit like that and a bunch of other people be like, yeah, you're right. That shit was.
Yeah,
dope.
right.
What's that? What you say? I'm sorry.
The first Norah Jones album?
Norah Jones album was fire. And you get a bunch
No, I
like,
heard it was. I don't remember. I think I listened to it.
It is.
Because we were like, how the fuck she won this? And you listen to
yeah, I get it.
Got it.
While you going through the list,
This is the second list without Andre 3000 on it. Just want to point that out.
hey,
I
while you going through the list, are y'all remembering people like I forgot I hate it, but I forget about Guru all the time, and he's dope.
I was too young to appreciate it. I like him a lot, but it's hard for me to connect with it as much because
you said Guru,
but I love the beats.
Guru.
I love the beats because I always heard their samples.
I hadn't listened to it in so long, but I promise you, if you put Guru Jazzmatazz Volume 3 in right now, I could do the whole album word for word.
Thank you.
Really? That's pretty dope.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
Do you like all three of the?
Yo, who is over here with the Dylon? We gotta fight.
That's my whole job.
We gotta fight. You cutting up. You bad as Marcus right now. And with the hand signals, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. I just picked up on that. That's hilarious.
What's going on?
Oh,
Johnny?
that's hilarious. That was funny.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but who's next? I'm gonna go last, and I only got one list because, like I said, I didn't do the homework.
God damn it.
Who's going? Is it you going or you want me to go?
You can go, Rich.
I can go. All right. So this is gonna be my all time. Okay, and in no particular order. I'm just listing these all out. All right.
Yeah,
and I think there's gonna be a lot of cross between us. All right. So Rakim, Ghostface, Nas, Kendrick Lamar, Jada, Jay-Z, Raekwon, Mos Def, Biggie, and Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
Damn, Busta's so good.
What?
Busta was close to mine. Very close.
You know what? You can tell a lot about people by the shit that they listen to. And all of y'all are listing like fucking lyricists. Like people you have to listen to. Like 4 or 5 times.
Well, hold on. Let's not give us too much credit because this is the favorite part.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good point. You ain't heard favorite. He's saying the people he respects the most.
Right. I mean, but most of them are the same. Like they're the same, right? Because
Rich, I swear to God,
if you put Lil Jon or Boosie on your shit, let's just
Nigga, ain't nobody putting Boosie on here.
no, sir, that is not
that
not
dude's
there.
too much of a homophobe for me.
No. We can't roll like that. So now my favorite, pretty much all the same. But let's see here. I put Ghost, Nas, Kendrick, Jada, Raekwon, Black Thought, because I know we talked about the album side of things, so I kept him in my favorite. I threw Fonte in there for favorite. Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike. And I'm thinking about his career, but also the Run the Jewels part.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna throw this one in here. Project Pat.
God damn it.
I ain't mad at it.
Oh,
I ain't mad at it. I'm not. Because Mr. Don't Play still rings in 2021. That album came out in 2001.
Yes, sir.
Still bang.
Still does.
I wanted to put Killer Mike on mine. I wanted to.
Oh man!
Nobody said Pastor Troy.
I do
Pastor
have
Troy be dropping so many albums. His record company can't keep up with him.
Pastor Troy.
I do have a couple of honorable mentions, and I think one person you mentioned earlier, and it's going to be Q-Tip, and like I said, the solo part. But I'm also going to throw Childish Gambino in there.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have no problem.
Wait a minute, that is your favorite or greatest of all time? Because
I would say favorite.
Okay.
I would say in that realm favorite. You know,
I
'cause-
think it was Childish that I asked y'all about. I was like, is there a place for Childish Gambino in hip hop history, or does he have a big enough repertoire or catalog? Like, what would he have to do at this point? Because the boy does everything.
right.
I think that what might hold him back with most people.
I'm with
he
Dizzo.
does.
Yeah,
But
I think he's a top tier lyricist. I think he is. Easily.
Agreed. That one freestyle he did on Hot 97 was like, oh my god.
Right, and he just breaks in the middle, answers a question, and then spits it
Goes
back.
right back in, which you knew it was authentic and off the dome.
Yeah.
Let's go back for a second. Fonte, he's from Little Brother,
Little
right?
Brother, right?
Yeah,
I remember y'all used to play him in college all the time. I never.
Oh yes, we wore that shit out. We did.
I just never really got with them. No, I don't hate them or nothing like that. I just never mind.
People don't like Star Wars.
Did they have like the Minstrel Show of the album?
Yes, great album.
That was a great album. The listening's also good. Yeah, the listening's also a really good album as well.
Okay. But I do think that Childish is a future Hall of Famer.
I think at some point, because I think to your exact credit, it's like we see him for all of the things he does, but not necessarily that specific lane.
But when he gets in that lane,
right,
he fucking destroys it.
How many albums he got?
Great question.
Does he have an album?
No,
Yes.
I think he's got 2. I forgot the name of his first album, but the second one was Because the Internet.
More than 3 stacks.
Damn it!
Nick
he has 4. He has 4. He has Camp, Because the Internet, Awaken My Love, and 31520.
Man, Marcus,
I forgot about that one.
31520 is actually really good.
It is.
That 1238 song is my shit.
Yeah.
21
Can you
Savage?
Marcus with Drake?
can you boot Marcus off? Can you boot him off?
Drake's not on my list, but we
need
can't
everybody-
discount Drake.
I discount him because
Discount double check.
he didn't write his shit.
The disrespect in here. I just don't understand. I thought I was with some sick, dignified guys, and y'all a bunch of hooligans.
So bad you got your preacher rag out. I feel
Unfortunately, Drake, whether you like him or hate him, Drake is
I've just watched 2 home runs on this cornfield.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm watching it too. Y'all getting smoked by these home runs.
Wait, I got a
right
question
now.
about this baseball thing. Is this something they do every year, or is this new?
No, this is like the
I
30th
didn't want to interrupt, but I'm happy you did. Where are they playing this?
in Iowa.
Oh, I know that.
You said cornfield?
I'm just happy it's not a cotton
they're
field.
legitimately in a cornfield.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Yeah.
This is pretty lit, especially how it's going on in the 9th inning right now.
Man, hey,
That's the
chill
second
out,
home
chill
run.
out. Hey, this is my team. Chill out.
But you did say they do this every year. They've been doing this for a while.
No. This is the first year they've ever done it because
Okay,
it's
so
the
they're
30th
trying to
anniversary
bring
of
The Yankees are so bland, their throwbacks look like their regular jerseys.
He said fuck you for no reason.
No, I'm watching.
You're not
the
going to
replay.
talk about formerly known as Mike Stanton like that.
All right, wait a minute. Whose turn is it?
It's me because you still got to do your list. I like Richards. Richards was entertaining. Cheese and dope. All right, I got to open my list again because I closed it. All right, my top 10 of all time. Only thing Chicago win is in murders. Jesus Christ.
Wait, hey man, shut the fuck up. He's that fucking suburban ass motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. I'm from Sumter. No, bitch, you from Post.
God damn.
Oh, all right, I'm back. All right.
I had to go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Hey, Sosa. I think you took a shot at me.
Senior in high school.
All right, I didn't have a bedtime then. Thanks.
I'm gonna just leave this on.
All right. My top 10. Biggie, Jay-Z, Black Thought, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Nas, Slick Rick, Ghostface, Eminem. That's top 10 of all time. Not necessarily who I actively listen to, but the people I think I respect the most. And Cool G Rap got thrown in there for me because so many people I actually like always reference them. So I went back and listened, and I'm like, oh, I get it now.
That motherfucker nasty.
Yeah, oh, I get it now. Like he's not that album guy. He had albums. He ain't selling like a bunch of albums, but he's back in the day. Like your favorite rapper would probably put him in his day top 5 or top 3.
Right.
So I had to respect it.
That's fair point.
Now my top 10: J. Cole, Kendrick, Lupe Fiasco, Jay-Z, Biggie, Fonte, Black Thought, Nas, Ghostface, and Pusha T.
Ooh, damn! I don't know why I didn't think about Pusha T.
Pusha T has been consistent.
I would
20
have to agree.
20 fucking years.
But you see what I'm saying? Like you're doing this list and you forget about
That's what I like about this.
Consistency.
20 years. I'm like, boy.
Dissed the hell out of Drake.
That was the last. Literally, he's the last person I put, and he was the person who came to mind. I said, Pusha T. I have really been listening to him.
Pusha
like
T, one of the last few people that can rock.
I know what you're about to say. Don't be rude.
Oh,
what do you think I'm about to say? What do you think I'm about to say?
His braids. Yeah, because I look at Kawhi like a weirdo, but Pusha T, he's fine. It's all right.
It's one of those things like Pac, the only man that can rock a nose ring, and you be like, that's gangster's fault.
Hey, real quick, how many people had Tupac on theirs? I wanted to, but then I realized I'm not the craziest fan of his lyrics as much.
No, but you have to think cultural.
Yeah, but I was just talking about MCs. I agree with that.
But that's in my opinion, and that's why I put him in the top 10.
If I did Impact, a lot of Fonte wouldn't be. Well, he could.
He'd be on your favorite.
Yeah, he'd be my favorite, but like Impact.
That's what I mean. Impact. Because
I agree. I agree. I went by lyrics because Tupac. I'm not gonna lie. I heard Weed and Hennessy a lot, and I couldn't front like I didn't.
I didn't. I'm not a Tupac fan, but
okay. No, I love Tupac now. You ain't gonna talk shit about Tupac, but I can't say
I'm not
top
talking
10
shit. I just said I'm not a fucking fan.
What just happened?
I don't know. I've heard that before though.
Kind of like me and Kevin Hart.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
No, let's
hold you by your hand.
Let's what?
To Izzo, what Pusha T is to Izzo, AZ is to me.
Okay.
Because he said consistency.
AZ had consistency. AZ was, I think in college we were still buying it.
Yeah, I just always wish he was somebody I just wish could have. He got, for whatever reason, he just didn't do as much. He
got washed out under, and you might disagree with me, but him and Nas were hard at the same time. Like they were popular at the same time. Right. So I think he got washed under Nas because they all
that was on purpose. I think it was on purpose by Nas.
Shit, that motherfucker might have had one of the best fucking verses on Nas's album.
On Nas's album.
Yeah. No, I mean, let's be real. Nas got a record of a history of kind of like pushing people back. Cormega. So I feel like I think Nas kind of
I got like low key. I kind of feel like that they could have popularity could have gone either way, and it was just a matter of who said what when.
It probably, but Nas survived the Firm album, and AZ did not.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. When that Sugar Hill dropped, I was like, Jesus Christ, man, that shit hard.
Ooh,
boy.
Yeah.
I remember that song dropped.
If Pusha is going on 20 years consistency, AZ's going on 30.
Yeah, absolutely. AZ's been out for a while.
I've heard, I don't remember a couple years ago, I heard him in something, and I'm like, his voice really hasn't changed as much as I thought a lot of people do. Like Ghostface sounds different now. I can tell, like it's deeper. I don't know if it's smoking or bigger.
You can't remember all them big words.
Yeah, no, just sound. The sound is different, but AZ sounded really crisp.
Everybody in Wu-Tang is like pushing 55.
Hey, and speaking of that, it's not that I don't think Method
Man was in my head too.
It was in my head,
but.
For what?
Not for the list. For what? For I had a feeling someone was going to say him. Yeah, now my list.
Either list. It's just he can't hold an album.
He's overrated.
I don't know what it is.
He just overrated.
No,
he
because
is. I mean, he can't hold the album, but there is going to be a place for him, unfortunately.
there's definitely a
But
place.
there's going to be a place in hip hop history for Method Man.
Oh, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's just not.
Definitely.
Is he in the front room? No, but he's in the Hall of Fame.
At the front room, the second room, the third room, the fourth, fifth. He's there. I'm just saying.
He just said he in the supply closet. God,
I'm just saying though. They used to kind of
second room, third room, bedroom.
What did you say, Nick?
He had the perception of him being like the star of the group, but then when you look at it, it's like he's like maybe the second weakest member of the group.
It was all marketing because they know the women would gravitate towards him, and then they released after him. It was marketing, man.
I agree. No. I'm just saying, it's just the perception and then the reality of his work.
I mean,
that might be another podcast.
What?
He was ranking the Wu-Tang members.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. I don't have them that low.
I don't have that low either.
I have them pretty low.
We've heard everybody in Wu-Tang speak separately. Method Man is the only one that you can understand.
Method Man, an actor, he ain't got no choice.
I can understand.
RZA is an actor. You still.
I was saying that RZA, an actor, director, music producer.
Every time you start talking, I'm sitting there like, what?
I can't understand. God. You guys are the only one I can't understand.
I don't think I ever heard you guys talk.
I don't think you God heard himself talk. So,
are you listening to yourself, you guys? No. All right, so the list that I did.
Here we go.
I only did my top 10, my personal top 10 in no particular order. Okay. I got Redman, I got Busta, I got Eminem, Wayne, I got Pharaoh.
Biggie,
wait, go back.
You said Pharaoh Munch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pharaoh like after that. Who? Pharaoh?
Pharaoh, Biggie, Kendrick, CeeLo, Cast, and DMX.
Who? Cast.
Yeah, Outkast.
That's a group, motherfucker.
Well, goddamn Dre, then damn it, Dre.
People okay, it's all right.
Motherfucker.
Have we all had? Did you say Jay-Z at all? I'm curious. I can't remember.
I did not say Jay-Z.
Okay. So have we all had Biggie on ours? So have we all had Biggie
I think
on ours?
Biggie might be the only one.
Biggie will be the only one.
As far as like personal top 10 favorite.
Did you have Biggie on yours, Nick?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Biggie's the only common denominator, I think.
I'm a fan.
Far.
Well, I like Biggie because I'm a fan of storytelling hip hop. And Biggie is like the king of storytelling to me.
I mean,
it's funny you say that because that's exactly why Ghostface is my favorite artist.
To me, when I hear both of their songs, I can see it playing in my head what's going on.
Fucking mural. Him, Slick Rick, and Ghostface.
You see what's going on.
Yeah.
I think the Pretty Tony album when Ghostface talking. Oh my fuck, man.
I remember we listened to it. It was like me and BJ listened to it like the entire time going to Atlanta one time. We were killing the Pretty Tony album.
Yeah.
Well, Pharaoh, shout out to Pharaoh because he was stuck in organized confusion.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was going to leave that group. When he left that group, that's when he blew.
Mm-hmm. That career,
to the moon.
His career confuses the shit out of me because there's no reason why he shouldn't have been a front runner in hip hop. None.
What's up, Pretty King? It has been a minute.
Yeah. When you start thinking about like hip hop and what you like about hip hop and what it's supposed to be, man, Pharaoh is on the top for me.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. God damn it! Walk off, bitch.
Oh, really? Oh shit!
So everybody,
this game was lit. I'm sorry, Brian.
Everybody unaware of what Sosa and Izzo are looking at. They're looking at the baseball game on.
Honestly, this is what baseball needed because baseball has been.
They needed a cornfield.
No, like
the field of dreams.
Honestly, it's the old. No, I will talk about it another time. Never mind. I want Brian to talk about him because I like this Pharaoh talk.
Yeah, come on.
I like this Pharaoh talk.
But no, what I was saying is I just feel like hip hop cheated them. I feel like the record companies and the labels shorted him. There's no reason why he shouldn't be in everybody's top 20 at least.
So many like that because he had the backing of it was a mid-major, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Tommy Boy?
I was about to go DePaul. I'm like,
shut up. You know what I meant.
Gonzaga? I'm fucking with you.
Damn.
Nah, I feel you. Tommy Boy ain't shit because we know what they did to De La Soul.
But they're getting their shit back.
I'm gonna lift 600 pounds. What is you talking
got
about?
I'm not fucking with Rob.
Rob has his competition next week.
Jesus Christ, Rob! If you get a hernia, man,
Are you serious?
Damn.
He's gonna
Rob,
lift 600 pounds of bitch.
I don't know. I think it's deadlift.
Oh,
Is it
so he's
deadlift or
deadlifting
clean?
fat women?
Is it clean and jerk or is it deadlift, Rob?
if you clean and jerk 600 pounds, God bless you, Rob. I'm not shaking your hand. I'm afraid I might die.
I'll bring the Gatorade.
I can see a deadlift, but it's a jerk, man. No.
Robbie one nut if you fuck around and do that shit wrong.
Because one nut gonna go back inside of you.
Exactly. Oh, he's doing deadlift.
Let me ask y'all this about the list.
Deadlift sounded right. Got it.
Let me ask y'all this now, because I actually told this topic to my wife. So none of us had any female MCs. Who would have been the closest female?
I knew somebody was going to say something about
Who would have been the
who
closest
would be the female on there?
Who was the closest you would have had?
Me, MC Light.
Why is MC Light boring to me? Maybe I listened to it too much when I was younger.
Paper Thin is boring to you?
Wow.
Her flow is boring. Now she does as far as top period, she's gonna have a place in history.
It probably
as
would
one of the greatest MCs.
It's hard because so many of the female rappers we grew up with, like when we were like starting to understand lyrics, they were all written by other people for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think like a true. It'd be Lauryn Hill, but that's one album.
I think she could have been the best. I think all time as far as a female, but we're in there,
right.
So.
But she still hasn't shown up yet. She always fucking late.
She won't. She won't.
And right now, the industry always takes a woman rapper and kind of makes it like a glammed up sex thing.
Always.
And well,
to where I feel bad, to where but at the same time it makes sense because women ain't trying to hear rapidy rap. Not that man.
Let me. So as soon as y'all start talking, my mom was thinking.
Missy is a good point. Jean Grey was phenomenal. Huh?
What about Rhapsody or Raw Digger?
Raw Digger, I think another one that was a missed opportunity. She should.
I like Rhapsody, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't connect with all the songs, but I respect the lyricism. I don't sit there and listen to it.
Rod Digger should have distance.
Rhapsody sucks. God damn. I think Rhapsody is dope, but it's just not for me. Like Eminem. Like I just don't listen to Eminem, but I respect him and think he's a great lyricist. It's just
what did you say about Wayne earlier? We were talking about Wayne, Izzo, and what did you say earlier? Because I compared Wayne to somebody, and you was like, of course, Wayne ahead of him.
Oh, you talking about the thing with Future? He said,
yeah, because somebody posted on Facebook. Competition between Wayne and Future would bury Wayne, and I said,
I mean, Wayne sucks, but he would bury Future.
I don't want to lie and say just make up something. I can find out. Y'all can talk about something. I'll find it.
I can't stand Wayne, but I'll be honest. I mean, Future got no chance.
Mm-hmm. No, not at all. Not at all.
And see, that's the thing when you can respect the art, you don't have to like the artist. You know, you don't like Wayne, but you respect him enough to know that he would bury Future.
I found what I said.
Mask
Brian.
off.
I said Maga Weezy would mop Mr. Toxicity.
That's not saying much, but
right.
Because I said these dudes right now, which Future would be in the group, survive off of swag, and swag ain't beating a real bar. We learned that last week, referencing the Dipset Locks versus.
Yeah. All right. So Jonesy said Rhapsody exists. She can spit.
Her music doesn't connect with me, but I cannot knock the lyricism. Like, that's phenomenal. It takes a great mind to think of that. It just I ain't gonna sit and listen to it.
Yeah. It's not about cup of tea.
Yeah. But I can't hate on it.
I know there's some female artists out there that are amazing. Like there's this girl named Cha Cha that came out a long time ago, and she had a song that was on the radio, had radio play for like a week, but her album was fire.
Cha Cha,
yeah.
There's so many women rappers go back, like just go.
I mean, Bahamadia.
Bahamadia album was fucking fire, and I only heard one album though.
But because she only had one album.
She only had one.
She did. I feel like she was around longer. Damn. Ladybug Mecca from Diggable Planets. I like that one.
Yeah, Ladybug. Yeah,
I haven't thought of that name in so long.
Ladybug, if she would have
Damn,
went
that was
out on
a good
her
one.
own,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I'm
Tired of history lesson rappers.
well,
So you weren't a fan of what was the group that was doing the whole PSA songs?
X-Clan.
No, what would you do if your son was at home crying?
That's
all
not a
alone?
rap group. That's
No,
That was
no,
City
what was
High.
it?
High.
That's City High.
City
Don't
High.
nobody
the-
listen to that
The
bullshit.
story behind that group is fucking weird.
Ain't nobody listen to that. She became a Christian rapper.
What's the story? Is
Bahama
it was a
You
Cliff
never
Notes.
so I saw Intervention years back,
no.
probably 10 years ago. The bigger guy in the group used to date her. Then she started talking to the other guy in the group. So the original guy she was dating ended up becoming an alcoholic based on that.
What are we talking
And
about?
he was on
City High.
Intervention. It is fucked up. Claudette Ortiz fucked that nigga up.
Are you talking about
See?
Bahamadia?
No, we're talking about City
City
High.
High.
I don't give a fuck about fuck them bitches, man. Fuck that. Don't nobody want to hear about that
Sir,
shit.
where's your heart? Sir?
Wow.
Where's my heart? I'm sitting on it.
Sosa does not like R&B.
Damn.
Crumbling herb.
Jump off.
Yo,
You know what?
White
All right,
Cliff's
so-
got a resume, dude.
So then
Can't clap
this
and
is
jump
this
off,
is
yep.
something. All right, so now that we've gone through everybody's list, nobody mentioned Kanye West.
Why would you?
Because I know
I would
everybody was
try.
writing his lyrics. I knew that. So no. Now if we
Okay.
did producers, which we
Okay.
can if we want to,
That should be another episode.
he would
And I have
absolutely be
already,
mine.
I have already
future, I
revealed
agree.
my deep. I've already revealed my deep dark secret that I've never heard a full Kanye West album.
That's not a. That's
I mean, it's like okay.
that's not a.
I mean, hold on. Now, I think your response would have been different maybe 10 years ago. But like, what do you mean you've never listened? But now it's like, oh,
No, because
That
Don't
is
do
kind of crazy. Because I've listened to every album
has
up
the-
through
808s and
Life of
Heartbreaks.
Pablo. No, I listened
So
to every
has it
album
done?
through Life of Pablo.
So has the Donde dropped yet or no?
No.
it did not.
I don't think Don. I
Donda.
think they had that listening party. But that
You gotta
was it.
remember, Kanye's one of those people. He's a perfectionist to the point where he fucks up a song, so that's why it ain't came out yet.
I mean,
Because the original version of Pablo was way better than the shit he pulled and then put back on. I'm like, nigga,
so why did
you
he do that?
You know what?
because
You know
he's
what, Jonesy? Okay, go ahead. Well, to Jonesy's point, he said most women don't care about lyrics; they just want to dance, vibe, etc.
and I don't blame him. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand people just want to have fun and relax and release shit, but that knowing that women are probably more consumers of music than dudes are, that is probably why. Another reason why
Yeah,
hip hop is in the position that it's in right now.
but I will say this, and I know that real quick.
I was consuming rap music though.
Yeah, there is an exception for some people, but I have noticed a lot of people a lot of women like Wayne, and I've noticed another thing: a lot of women listen to the fuck out of J. Cole too.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
Even a little bit more than Kendrick. Listen the fuck out of J. Cole. And we know J. Cole's a rapping ass nigga. So that always threw me off. And I'm like, y'all like this, but then you like this. I'm like, huh, whatever. So
I
it
didn't
kind
mean
of
to put Cole on my list.
you did me? Yeah. Cole's
Yeah,
on mine. So who has Cole on their list? Wow, Sosi, I thought it was you. Okay, Sosi.
That's also did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who said most of it play that Benny?
You don't like wait, real quick. You don't like Cole, Nick?
I'm indifferent. He's okay. He's just not one. I like that one album. Was it 14-0? The address? I can't think it was
That's
called.
a good point.
I'm pretty much kind of there with Nick too.
I used to be, but then he grew on me a lot.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like
I'm
how
with
you
you,
said.
though.
I respect him, but he just ain't no one I really.
Yeah.
Correct.
I fuck
He grew on me a lot. I can't front and say I don't listen to Cole like a lot. I do listen to
Right.
Cole a lot.
Well, you know my stance that KOD was one of the greatest albums I've heard in a long time. So
Shoot, this is like my background on my phone right now. So
yeah.
he's fucking dope.
You
I
said
don't give a
women
fuck.
who like lyrics are smart and read books. Yeah. I don't like.
I
those
don't
women.
know. I
Yeah.
know quite a few women who do both of those, and yet like Moneybag Yo, and they listen to this, they know I'm talking
I'm
about.
not gonna
them,
lie. I read that entire statement in King Shark's voice.
Speaking
Cole
of
says
that,
something.
has everybody seen that yet?
He does it over woke beats. He does it over Hotep beats, Jonesy.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I mean, but back to the female lyrics thing, we still hadn't like solved what that issue is. Like, are there anybody we'd put in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame or on our top?
Oh,
If we had a top 10 plus one, and the plus one had to be a female, since we have all males in our top 10.
Okay.
Who would be your plus one female?
Shit, man.
So does it?
I heard an ant fart just now when I asked.
No.
Because
my person wouldn't necessarily be the person who wrote all their lyrics, but I know they wrote some. Mine would probably be who I used to listen to. Would have been Foxy, who I listened to, who I truly listened to. People
Foxy was but you know Foxy was an industry plant. Like she was
correct,
Yeah.
but she could deliver it. To me, I felt she delivered it better than a lot
was
of
Kim
people.
though.
She was.
I was yeah.
But at least eventually, I think Kim started writing some of her own music. Eventually,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put Latifah because she doesn't write.
Yeah.
I would put Light and I would put Bahamadia. I would put those two up against anybody. And matter of fact, let's go back. Supposedly, Roxanne Shante wrote her lyrics. So I will put those three up against anybody.
You know, there's like a 25-year-old saying, Roxanne who?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any 25-year-olds on our audience, so it doesn't
You
matter.
know what?
I guess with Roxanne though, it's kind of like the 3 sex syndrome. She didn't ever had an album.
all right.
Who?
So when I say plants, Jonesy,
Shantae.
what I'm saying is that I think there are people who don't have the talent that they're supposed to have, that the industry puts in hip hop or R&B or whatever in the spotlight because they're pretty and they know that pretty people sell records. So that's how I feel about it. Foxy might not have been as talented as we think, but she was pretty.
I mean, yeah.
I think on Broken Letter, she actually was good. That's her third album.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't expect it. That was like 01. It was like came out right before I went to college. And I was like, oh, because that China Doll was doo-doo.
What?
Yeah, marketable product, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a 5G.
So what do we
controversy.
say about somebody who has the talent and the breath skill and all that stuff like a Megan, but yet I feel like they keep making her make the same type of song over and over?
Yeah,
It's
she's a
the
robot.
Because
thing
I
with-
think she was better before she really got truly signing out there. Now I feel like she's making the same song over and over.
Agreed.
Because I can hear it. She can rap. I can hear it and I can feel it.
Yeah,
But
she
it's
got
like,
rapidy rap power.
They're not she's not doing it anymore.
I don't think we let Dre slide on anything because everybody knows he didn't write. The only thing with Dre is
Oh yeah, that's
we
why
know
Dre
you're
wasn't
not-
on my list.
Yeah.
right. We know you're not an artist. We know you're a producer.
Right.
So I don't feel like we let him slide on anything.
All right. Let me ask y'all this then. What about pre Young Money Nicki?
I mean, somebody
I hadn't really listened to it enough to know.
Easy E the same thing, Jonesy.
That's
Ain't
personal.
nobody ever said he wrote his shit.
Easy.
I love
to
Easy,
be
but I
honest
know
with
he
you,
didn't
man,
write his shit.
So to Nick, be honest with
I
you,
was just a thought.
when Nikki first started, when she
Yeah,
first
pre Young
came
Money.
out,
Yeah.
I had hope, and I was like, okay, this girl has some talent. She can develop, and she can be an amazing talent for hip hop.
Because she sounds way different back then.
Yeah, because it's not hip hop anymore. It's gimmick.
Yeah.
It's pop music.
Yeah. So,
But y'all can say that about. Hey man, good luck, Rob.
all right, Rob.
Yeah.
Let us
Don't
know
die.
when we're gonna.
Peace.
I wanna like be kept.
Yeah, Marcus
abreast
like
of this
straight.
thing.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
Nikki was
to
black back then.
I'm not the biggest fan of Nicki.
I'm not
just feel
either.
like yeah.
I just wanted to make the distinction between pop and not pop.
Yeah. Nikki now
well,
admits that she doesn't like starships. Got mad when we clowned her for that sorry song.
Let me see. We got some Shan good since Safari.
You're right.
I've been feeling that same way.
but why is that?
That's how I feel like Wayne ain't been good since Drake got popular. Funny coincidence.
But to Jonesy's point, we demand the artist write in. We demand that because that's what they say they do. Like, "Don't bite my shit" was a motto in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bite my dance style. Don't bite my break beats. Don't bite my lyrics. Don't bite my graffiti. Like,
but this is where we're at now. They bite everything about each other right now.
I get it.
I'm not talking
And I
about this
blame
section of
Jay-Z.
people, but I'm talking about like today. Like they all sound. A lot of people sound the same.
And I
Flow
blame
and
Jay-Z for
everything.
that shit. So, whatever.
Oh, hell yeah, Jay-Z.
Because when the fuck does a fucking New York dude say trill? Never.
Well,
Just
New
because
York
he's been
dudes
on a
say,
plane and traveled and learned other cultures.
No,
Jesus Christ.
but that's not his slang.
They just,
Dude, I'm
they just
being an
say
instigator.
chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle
With a
soup
soda on the
on
Oh
top.
my
side.
god.
Boy, when I found out that was up north, I was so happy. I was like, yes,
Ain't that the truth?
that wasn't us. Yes. I don't know what's going on with them New York niggas. What's wrong with them?
Hey, no, but that's during Mims' time. So that already fell off.
Okay, you still gotta hold the L.
Yeah, right. They gotta hold the L.
Yeah.
This is why I'm
All right,
hot.
so-
Fuck out of here.
So
probably Marcus
we got
Garrett
about 20 minutes, Brian.
Yeah. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Anything?
Did anybody watch Suicide Squad 2?
No.
I
Yeah, I
have
did.
watched. I have. Yes. I
Yes.
am caught up on all things superhero. I've watched Suicide Squad. Today I watched What If, the first episode.
What did you think of? All right, who else has seen it? Because we can talk about Suicide Squad real quick.
I haven't watched What If.
Okay. Yeah, Suicide. I mean, I think everybody's in agreement. I think everybody liked it.
Yeah.
This is the degree of liking it is kind of because I've actually seen it twice.
I thought you were gonna watch this. I thought you weren't. No,
So-
did you watch Wife?
Yeah, I watched it with my wife the second time. Yeah,
That's right,
yeah. Like it was certainly good, but it wasn't a movie. I'm like, I'm gonna pop this shit in for another round. No, it's not like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
It was
Suicide
more.
Squad was good. I would watch it, like I said last time. I would watch it again because, of course, there was so much shit happening. You do have to watch it again to see what the people were doing in the background. They did a real good job of giving everybody something to do if they were in a scene.
Right.
So it's a lot to look at.
Kudos.
I agree with Jonesy on that, but we'll talk about it.
I watched it and I gave it a 7, maybe a 6. But then I think Nick or Rich said just watch certain parts over, and that pushed me up to like a 7, 8.
I'd have to agree because I did like it better the second time because I think it's like you actually had a better time to appreciate the movie a little bit more. See, like in the jokes and the content lands a little bit better because I'm not saying you're expecting it, but you can kind of it's able to breathe because you're not trying to just consume it for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think, just like the first one, there's a couple characters that just, why are you here? Ratcatcher, why are you here?
She was the heart of the movie. She was the heart of the movie. So I am actually okay with that one. To be honest, personally, I was good with that one actually.
I get
Because
that they put her in there, and spoiler, she saved the day, but she might as well have been Captain Boomerang, like,
or Polka Dot Man.
or Polka Dot fucking Man.
Fuck was that?
Man, hold on now. I actually I was it's weird.
Rich, what?
It's weird that y'all actually like these are two characters that y'all did you just what?
Hey man,
but nah, like so here's the thing. Ratcatcher I was actually good with. Polka Dot Man, I think it wasn't like anything great that they did with it, but I think they at least they gave him like some heart because out of all the characters, it was kind of tragic when you think about it.
it is.
I was sitting there after he started talking and everything. You kind of got to understand him. I was like, I kind of want to know,
Right?
what the fuck
What happened? Right?
He said his. And listen, if you ain't seen the movie, I'm sorry. I'm about to spoil a little teeny piece. He was like, his mother is everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I told my wife something was about to happen, and I called that shit.
I mean, that's okay.
We
know. I know what you're talking about with that. But that's different. That's different.
Everywhere. No.
I would curse in here right when my aunt walk in. Hey, Aunt Gloria, how you doing? Sorry about that.
Hey, what?
My
But
aunt came in and I just let the F-bomb fly. But go ahead.
but no, man.
That was one of the worst. Ugh, never mind.
But honestly, that's kind of that was actually, to James Gunn's credit, that was kind of the point. Because, all right, think about it like this, right? If you take any other franchise that has done something like this, where they take a property and do weird things with their characters, what happens? People have an expectation of what that's supposed to turn out to. Case in point, the quintessential example of it is The Last Jedi with Luke Skywalker. They did a character shift. People didn't like it because it wasn't what they were expecting. So what James Gunn did is he took a list of characters that most people in the public have no idea how they operate. Let's call a spade a spade. Deadshot and Bloodsport were the same character.
Yeah, they were.
The literal exact same character.
Yeah.
But no one cares because I have no idea who Bloodsport is. That's a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But,
I mean, so when you think about it, they did this very smart. So then the way that the character is portrayed is the way that the creator wants to portray them. They don't have to worry about anything particular that came before it. All they're doing is just like, oh, this is what we want to do with them. Cool, go ahead. Because this movie honestly does feel like the studio left their hands out. Yep.
And that character could eat a dick.
Which character?
Polka Dot Man. No, Polka Dot Man.
Okay, I was like, well, okay. I mean,
I agree with you. Deadshot and Bloodsport, they're the same. Hell, they wanted Idris to originally play Deadshot.
right.
They re- character. Right. So I agree with that. I'm just talking about Polka Dot Man. That was.
Listen, the thing that I loved about the movie, is because you had characters like Polka Dot Man and Weasel, and you could, if anybody was just has like ADHD and watched the movie, they'd be like, these people had nothing to do with anything. But they created these characters that didn't affect the movie at any point. But they created them so perfectly, you wanted to see them in the movie.
Right.
I honestly wanted Weasel to wake up and just participate in half of the movie.
And okay.
So all right, like I'll be honest with
Polka
you.
Dot Man. That's all.
I will say that I think for me, I think personally the standout character in that movie is Peacemaker.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have to say Peacemaker, and I think this is the first time that they finally figured out what to actually do with John Cena and his comedic timing.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, the character Peacemaker himself is a joke, but a joke for all of the right reasons, because it's literally about American imperialism. It's everything about that character just worked. So
but he's a parody because he's a soldier. He's a typical military. What the people think military is. Can't think for themselves.
Mm-hmm. And he's
orders, and I'll go do it.
He said, I will. He said, everything I do is for peace. I don't care how many men, women, and children I have to kill to get it.
Yeah. You know what? And I'm glad he did that, because like when they brought him in and all the way through up until that point, I was like, wait a minute, why was he locked down?
Right.
Because he killed men, women, and children.
I was like, oh, this motherfucker's crazy. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let me ask y'all, did y'all see the first, the original scene in the movie? Did y'all see that coming?
The original.
I don't want to spoil it, but the original.
Sure not.
With the with Harley, Flag, Weasel, all of them at the
I pretty much did.
I suspected it because I was watching it and I'm like, okay, where's Idris? Where's John Cena?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's basically it served two things, right? One is that it was kind of trying to, I guess, bridge the gap between the first movie and the second movie. Yeah. But basically, without getting into too much detail about it, it showed that anything can happen at this point from here going forward. That was the only reason why I was done.
To be honest with you, like when they started it and all that was happening, I actually paused the movie to see if I had accidentally skipped to the end.
Well, this movie's real short.
Wait a minute, this shit is already went there was 0 to 100 real quick.
Shit. Hey, to what Prediking's saying, I think what Rich is saying is they do more or less the same thing. That's all it is.
Just the character, you know, Deadshot and Bloodsport again. It's just the idea of the main character, one of the characters with the background.
They're shooters.
Yes, but they also had an issue with their daughter.
It's oversimplifying. Yeah, it's oversimplifying, but they're shooters.
Yeah,
right.
But but if they do come out with a 3 and they bring Will Smith back as Deadshot, if they bring back Peacemaker's alive, obviously, and if they bring back Bloodsport, the dialogue between those 3 is going to be fucking hilarious.
Peacemaker's not alive.
Who?
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
He's got his own TV show.
I mean, as like they pretty much got rid of that because they announced that he's got his TV show coming.
Well, there was an after credit scene.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't see the after credit scene.
Yeah, there was an after credit scene.
Okay.
So that's just me, American dude, a British dude, and the white dude talking shit to each other. I think that's going to be great. I don't know what Weasel's going to do with all of this shit, but I think the crackhead Weasel shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
John Cena
wasn't that James Gunn's brother?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And he was in Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Yeah. He was. Yeah. The pilot.
Yeah.
You can tell a lot of James Gunn's references. He had Michael Rooker in the movie.
He put Mary Poppins in the movie. That's right.
Yep.
If you said they found out what they want to do with John Cena, you need to watch a movie called Trainwreck. John Cena
hilarious.
And he was fucking hilarious in that movie.
You want to talk about his comedic timing?
Yeah. Yes. That's
why. Are you looking at me because you want to fuck me?
The argument in the movie theater was great. But you gotta watch that. That's when they found out John Cena was actually funny and he wasn't, just an action star.
It's kind of weird, like people get into these certain movies and then it's like then you realize you got something. It's like almost like Chris Hemsworth. It's like Chris Hemsworth is he's a really good actor because he's been in Thor. Ragnarok kind of pushed him into a different space, but then he was in what's the name of that movie? Rush.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Rush is a great movie.
Okay,
great movie, and the thing that made that movie so great is because it's a movie about two guys who are just literally it's nature versus nurture is really what the movie's about, and that whole dynamic between those two because there's never really a bad guy because each of them do terrible things to each other. But it's a great film, but then it's like then Ragnarok happens and then all of a sudden it's like Chris Hemsworth's career just goes into like all these different spaces. And I think Cena's about to have that same kind of moment where this movie kind of because even though there is like comedic elements to it, you also have that drama aspect because of that one point in this movie where it's like, okay, he's actually got things that he can do here.
Yeah, to be honest with you, go ahead.
It's sad when you take like I was watching The Losers the other day, and Chris Evans is hilarious.
Yep,
but he's not hilarious as Captain America, so they're missing an aspect.
Right.
Same thing with Chris Hemsworth. Like different actors take up a role, and it's like they're kind of pigeonholed.
You can kind of, but
they're not.
I like when like an actor steps out and then becomes something different, and it works. Like 21 Jump Street. What's the guy's name in 21 Jump Street?
Jonah Hill.
Oh, Channing Tatum.
No, not Jonah Hill. Channing Tatum. Like he's fucking hilarious in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hilarious. Like you wouldn't think it, but yeah, he's in those two movies. He was fucking hilarious.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those things. But to be honest with you, I think John Cena is more entertaining to watch than The Rock at this point.
I would have to agree because I think The Rock has basically become like you're in a jungle. We have to have him in a small shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. He is, man.
Hey,
It's to be
early
determined.
Rock-
It's to be determined.
Nick didn't want to give us that yet.
if you watch
Be determined.
early Rock,
I have.
Like,
It's to be determined with John Cena. I need to see more. He's on the track, but I need to see more.
The Rock.
hey Nick,
and
watch Trainwreck, and you'll be like, this.
I've watched Trainwreck, but I mean, again, he had a really small scene. You need to see more of John Cena. I've seen Trainwreck.
Okay, well, I think
That's
he was
all-
given a bunch of bad. Like the Marine in 12 rounds were like trash.
Yeah.
Well, I don't count those. I'm just saying we need to see more of John Cena. That's all I'm saying.
John Cena. No, what I'm saying, The Rock in Jumanji,
Yes.
Jungle Cruise,
I blame Kevin Hart.
and
Yeah.
give me whatever other movie, Hobbs and Shaw are interchangeable.
Right, but
Same
the
character.
Rock,
All three.
the
movies.
Rock, but the Rock in the Rundown
Right.
was great.
Yeah.
So my only thing is we just need to see more of Cena. That's all.
I could agree with Nick's point. You know,
That's
we'll,
all.
you know what?
Jumping ahead.
Here's the thing. We'll know how this plays out when we see The Rock as Black
Adam.
Black Adam. That'll kind of tell us if he's now locked into a lane. Because we won't be around in a jungle unless they make the movie in a jungle.
But
Because
Black Adam
now,
is serious.
we still haven't seen Cena in a major role being to carry the movie, so we need to see that.
I mean, but he kind of, I don't say he carried this movie, but he
didn't have top billing.
He was memorable.
He was, but again, he didn't have to carry the movie with it being the focus of him.
Yeah, I can see that because Idris
see
Elba's
more.
Bloodsport.
That's all I'm saying. We need to see more. I like Cena.
When they have his when he does his TV show, I think we'll see it.
That's all I'm saying. Let's just hold back. That's all. I think we're jumping to conclusions. I think he can be. That's all.
Now,
Nick's like,
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Now-
saying.
of the wrestlers, would you guys want to see more of Batista, Cena, and Rock? Or is there somebody you'd be like, nah, fuck them?
I'm trying to. I don't know where I stand with Batista yet.
Really?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
I thought he was good in
I don't
Hotel
think-
Artemis.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got a diverse amount of roles.
I would
think
agree.
He's
Yeah.
just. I just think that he's just too big for the roles that he chooses sometimes. That Stuber movie, that was just weird.
What do you mean big? Like that's what she said big, or like just
No, not that's what she said.
okay.
Big. I mean, just
I'm
like
gonna keep this. Sosa just wanted to hear himself talk.
it was like his presence. Is
no, man. I'm asking a serious question.
I don't know. It's just something weird about it. It was like the Stuber movie was just awkward.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Everybody has a bad day, man.
I legit
But
don't
he
think I
had-
finished watching that movie.
But
Shut
he
up,
had he did the movie with the little girl. He was a spy, which was pretty much Vin Diesel with the little girl. I think it was a Tooth Fairy or some shit. No, not
Awkward.
that. The nanny.
The Rock did Tooth Fairy.
Yeah. It was like My
So-
Spy or something like that.
Yeah, like.
Awkward.
Wait, shut the fuck! I did not say nothing awkward, motherfucker. You just
No, I'm
phrased it.
saying the movie was awkward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Calm down, killer.
My bad. I was just saying I wasn't trying to be funny. So you guys don't see no other wrestlers where you want to. There's no other wrestlers you would want to see in a movie.
No.
Not to the point where I would say out the gate. I can't think of it.
I never really thought about it, honestly. No.
Well, here's the funny thing about that. The reason why Hulk Hogan lost his contract is because of Rocky 3. Because
Thunder Lips.
because they were
What do
like,
What do you mean?
all right, because remember he had that scene in Rocky 3
Yeah.
as a wrestler. Well, the thing is, because who was he with technically at that time?
I have
He's
no
with-
idea.
I don't think he's with WWE. He was with AWF, I think, at that point.
Right. So at that time, they were like, because he's an entertainer, they didn't want to cross those streams because it could pull him away from their market. So they were just like, nah, we don't want you to do that. So that's why he pretty much came out of the limelight at that point.
I think to Ken Simpson's point, Batista did good in Army of the Dead.
I haven't seen that yet.
It was all right. I mean, it's a zombie movie.
Yeah,
But to Marcus's point,
well, finally he finally made a good
Banks
take.
in a porno. So
Well, God, never mind.
All right. And since that was been said, we're gonna thank you all for coming in and watching us tonight on the company. We appreciate everybody for allowing us to keep you company, and we'll be back here next week, of course, 10 o'clock Thursday nights.
I'm sober.
I am too.
Lies.
I am.
Black girl magic.
See, Marcus. Hey, he confirmed it.
Yeah.
You want to see her in something? Got it.
I thought you wanted
Bye,
to see
everybody. Y'all have a
Let's
good
leave
night.
this here.
Appreciate y'all. We're gone. I'm hitting end broadcast. You guys are some pervs.